You wanted to tell everyone's story, but your own.
Welcome to MsMojo. And today, we're counting down our picks for the biggest changes made to Apple TV Plus's adaptation of the 2019 novel Lady in the Lake by Laura Lippman. Since these detail important plot points in the series and the book, a spoiler warning is now in effect.
I will tell your story one day, I promise. But right now, I have to focus on who killed Cleo Johnson.
Number 10. Different Perspectives.
Who are you? I was Cleo Johnson.
Set in 1960s Baltimore, Maryland, Lady in the Lake centers on two women, Moses Ingram's Cleo Johnson and Natalie Portman's Maddie Schwartz. After Cleo's lifeless body is found in the water, aspiring investigative journalist Maddie becomes obsessed with the case.
I met you, and Stephan talked to me, and then when Cleo went missing, it was the same night that Stephan escaped, so they think he did it. But I'm following everything, and every time
Maddie,
it comes back to me, it always comes back to me.
You need to stop, okay?
In Laura Lippman's novel, Cleo speaks to Maddie from beyond the grave. Her ghostly narration intercuts with chapters told from the perspective of other people, such as police officers, bartenders, and even a suspect. Series creator Alma Harrell chose to mainly focus on Cleo and Maddie, drawing parallels to their lives as women in their respective Black and Jewish communities.
I saw you once, Maddie Schwartz. Before any of this began, I saw you. Saw you seeing me seeing you.
Number 9. New Characters. As with many page-to-screen adaptations, new characters were created for the Lady in the Lake TV series. Angela Robinson plays Myrtle Summer, a local politician campaigning for a more progressive Baltimore, whom Cleo supports.
I just wanted to thank you for asking me to speak yesterday.
Well, you were the star of the fundraiser.
I learned from the best.
Another addition is Cleo's husband, a struggling comedian named Slappy Johnson, played by Byron Bowers. Myrtle and Slappy take the place of the book's Ezekiel Taylor, an entrepreneur running for Senate and the married man Cleo's involved with.
Say I don't want to see another Black man fall.
But he don't mind watching them jump for him.
It ain't like that.
What is he making you do?
Nothing.
Be honest.
Josiah Cross's Reggie Robinson replaces bartender Thomas Ludlow, aka Spike, as mobster Shell Gordon's right-hand man. Reggie is also connected to both murders in the story and has a relationship with Cleo's longtime friend Dora Carter, who takes the place of her roommate, Letitia Tompkins.
You better hope she'll let you sing up on that stage again.
No, I'm gonna sing.
Shell as Dora, be Dora. Yeah, as long as Dora lets Reggie climb on top of her.
Number 8. Cleo's connection to Maddie's husband.
I want to thank all of you and my husband, Milton, for allowing me to represent our family here today.
Who needs me up there when they can look at you?
I want to thank my...
In the opening of Lippman's novel, Cleo details a time when she was sitting in a park and saw Maddie and Milton on the steps of a nearby temple. Cleo recalls her unpleasant interactions with Milton in his teen years. As a kid, she would see him at his father's grocery store and he often made teasing remarks, sometimes racial slurs.
Fine, let's fast. I thought it was Thanksgiving, but I guess it's Yom Kippur.
In the series, there's no known connection between Milton and Cleo, and she doesn't see Maddie at the temple. Instead, their brief interaction happens when Cleo is working as a department store model, and Maddie buys the yellow dress she's wearing.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll take the coat, too. Thank you.
Now, let's put you in something else. Maybe a Mary Quant.
Number 7. The Numbers Game. Baltimore's illegal lottery, called the Numbers Game, plays such a significant role in the series as a whole. Surprisingly, it wasn't originally in the novel.
Players of the numbers game often use what they call a dream book in an attempt to translate their dreams into winning numbers while slowly losing their hard-earned money to their local kingpin.
It's a major part of Cleo's life, past, present, and future. Flashbacks to her younger years show how her father's gambling habit negatively impacted their family, which is why she scolds her son Teddy for running numbers with an older group.
I had my daddy put all my money on a dream I'd had, and I won. Yeah, but he left with all of them.
Rigging the numbers game is how Shell Gordon built his illegal empire and is a hot topic when it comes to the city's politics. And it turns out to be part of Cleo's risky escape plan that wins her money and exposes Gordon.
Everything you need for your story is here. Evidence of Shell's tax evasions, payoffs to politicians, police.
Number 6. Dream sequences. Lady in the Lake visually explores the surreal dreams and nightmares of Cleo Johnson and Maddie Schwartz. Since Cleo grew up around the numbers game and dream books, she tries to interpret the symbolism in her dreams. But she also has harrowing nightmares about her son's sickle cell anemia.
Stop the car!
We spend most of episode 6 inside Maddie's dreams, where traumatic moments from her past bleed into her present obsession with solving Cleo's murder. From beautiful dance choreography to the unsettling pursuit of a possible killer, the imagery in the sequences is trippy and terrifying, but it helps us as viewers get inside the character's subconscious, literally.
There are very few human beings who receive the truth, complete and staggering. Most of them acquire it fragment by fragment.
Yeah, I don't have time for fragments.
Number 5. The Fate of Stephan Zawatsky and his mother.
Good morning, Mrs. Zawatsky. I'm Maddie Morgan.
I know who you are, Miss Morgenstern.
One of the most intense scenes in the series happens in episode 5, when Maddie goes to see the mother of Stephan Zawatsky, the man accused of killing Tessie Durst. Knowing that she's just looking for a story, this surprise visit has Kasha on edge. And it doesn't help that Maddie gloats about her special connection with Stephan.
You would have gone to the police, and they would have been here a long time ago.
Well, he didn't tell me anything then. After they found Cleo Johnson's body, I called him. You were right. He loves talking to me.
She snaps, stabs Maddie in the abdomen, and seemingly confesses to Tessie's murder before taking her own life. The violent struggle plays out similarly in the novel, except that Kasha Zawatsky, named Angela Corwin, is apprehended and goes to prison.
I will not rot in jail for you, but you would have done the same for your son. You want me to die in jail? Is that what you want?
Number 4. Maddie's history with the Durst family.
All of Baltimore is out looking for her, and then I'm the Meshuggah?
I don't know anyone else who's reacting to it this way, and I never said Meshuggah.
Lady in the Lake follows Maddie as she investigates the murder of a young girl, Tessie Durst, the daughter of her former high school boyfriend, Alan. Through flashbacks, we see that Alan's father, Hal Durst, groomed Maddie at a young age, resulting in a pregnancy he forced her to terminate.
You'll have a room to write in, of your own, and we'll be free.
Hal? We may have company.
In the book, Tessie's father is named Bobby Fine, who Maddie, quote, had a date or two with in high school. The man who took advantage of her was Alan Durst Sr., and she briefly dated his son, Alan Jr.
If I were my son, I'd take you to New York. Hang out in Greenwich Village. Then I'd help you find your way into some serious newspaper.
By combining the characters of Bobby and Alan Jr., the series ties Maddie's traumatic past to Tessie, explaining why she feels such an emotional connection with the case. Number 3. Seth's secret biological father.
If you went missing, wouldn't you want Alan to help me find you?
Oh, so you want to look for Tessie, so you can count on the Durst to look for me if I go missing.
Why are you always so angry at me?
Another layer to Maddie's deepened history with Alan Durst is that he's the biological father of her son, Seth. During an argument, Maddie reveals the truth to her son. However, it turns out that he already knew, which explains his clear resentment towards her.
You read my diaries.
You just left them in your closet without a lock or anything. I mean, if you didn't want anyone to read them, you could have put them somewhere harder to...
When? When did you read them?
Day before my bar mitzvah.
A later episode shows us a flashback to a party where a recently married Mrs. Schwartz hooks up with her high school flame, Alan. In the novel, Maddie recalls being intimate with Alan Durst Sr. one night and Milton the next, both 9 months before Seth was born. But unlike in the series, she, quote, never doubted it was Milton's.
I'm going through something, and all you care about is your own comfort, just like Milton. You're both the same. I can't understand why.
Number 2. The ending reveal.
What do you want? I want to take down Shel Gordon.
At the end of episode 6, a groggy Maddie wakes up in the hospital to an unexpected visitor disguised as a cleaning lady. It's Cleo, still alive and in hiding from Shel Gordon. who ordered Reggie to kill her due to her unwitting involvement in the attempted murder of Senator Myrtle Summer. She explains that the body found in the lake was her friend, Dora Carter, who overdosed.
Mr. Gordon wanted me dead, so he sent Reggie. But Reggie found Dora's body before he got to me. His mercy in her body kept me alive.
Laura Lippman's novel has the same twist ending, except Shell's reasoning for wanting Cleo dead was that he saw her as a threat to Ezekiel Taylor's chances for being senator. The series also shows Reggie and Cleo working together to bring Shell down, which isn't in the book.
If I go down, Reggie, you're coming with me. You understand? Or you can help keep us both from drowning.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Life of Cleo Johnson. Alma Harrell's decision to expand Cleo Johnson's character in Lady in the Lake is the biggest departure from the novel. Instead of an omnipresent narrator, Moses Ingram brings Cleo to life as a fleshed-out, nuanced character.
And it seems the world has given me a choice. I can hold on to my dignity, or I can provide for them. Just don't seem to let me do both.
We see her being a caring mother of 2 boys, working multiple jobs while her husband is unemployed. The book paints her in a different light. She's judged for being a single mom working as a bartender and dancer in Shell Gordon's gentleman's club, the Flamingo.
But if I worked for you, I wouldn't have to work for Mr. Gordon.
No one leaves a man like Mr. Gordon. Unless he wants them gone.
The series changed it to a jazz club called the Pharaoh, where Cleo is a bartender and Shell's bookkeeper. On top of modeling at a department store and volunteering for Myrtle Summer, Cleo Johnson is much more than just the lady in the lake.
Hey, what you doing? I told you to lay low tonight. You're not working.
Stories last night. Let a girl have some fun.
Did you watch The Lady in the Lake? Let us know in the comments below.
Meet me Friday before sunset, south side of the lake. And you'll have a front page story in any paper you want.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.